ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. In the same way, when we have a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. And because today we have a man, I will be telling you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches. And the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guest will be on my Facebook page at Jenga Njeru on the stories section. So you click on my profile picture and then you'll be able to see those stories running. The importance of subscribing to this channel and enabling the notification bell is so that any other time we release a new video, YouTube automatically notifies you, and then you can go and pick the contact the guest at your own convenient time. Our guest on today's show is a 51-year-old mzungu man, and I have seen you've been asking for a mzungu. I told you whatever come may, we always try to balance between what we bring and what you request, because at the end of the day, this show is not about me, this show is not about my team, this show is about you. And therefore, we have made a deliberate decision to ensure that we are bringing you guests in real time, guests that will interest you. Our guest on today's show is living in Ruaraka. Ruaraka is in Nairobi County, and he has been working with the National Youth Service, and he has been a correspondent of another country, and so far he has been working in the media outlet in the department of writing, because in media, what happens, if there's somebody who is in media, they can probably let us know what happens in the comment section. In media, we have different categories of journalists. We have anchors, we have collectors of news, we have writers, we have editors, we have broadcasters, we have reporters. There are so many of them. So he was a correspondent of news of an international organization, but in the department of writing. So when he was sent to work in Africa, he settled in Kenya, and he has loved the place. So at the age of 51, you could be asking yourself, why is he single? What kind of a woman is he looking for? And does he have children? Is he looking forward to get children? Now, that is what I'm going to give you in the show. Again, if you have not liked the video yet, it's your time to like in 3, 2, 1. Now, our guest is Mr. Phillips Philip. His father was a famous man by the name, I don't know whether it was Laurent or Laurent. I don't know the spelling, but it is not about his father. What Philip is looking for is a woman who can be able to blend his life as a journalist and walk with him the journey of love. And he has been writing to us. He's pictured above there. He has been writing to us looking for a woman who is between the ages of 30 and 35. He said that he does not have kids, he has never been married, but he has been in countless relationships. If you hear somebody has been in countless relationships, that tells you it is not one relationship, neither were they two, there were several, and all of them failed. Maybe they failed for one reason or another, but that is not the bottom line. The fact remains that he's never been married and he's looking for a woman. Now, this is open to anybody who is looking for a man and is not minding a person who could be 51, but she has to qualify 30 to 35 because he's looking forward to have children. If you're that woman, and I ask him, do you mind, because women within that window happen to have children, do you have a problem if a woman will be having children and is interested? Say that children are not a problem, because being a stepdad to him is not a problem in the first place, so long as the woman can be trustworthy, God-fearing, and all the good qualities that people look for in women. I asked him, are you born again? Are you a Christian? Are you a Bible-believing Christian? He said he is not a Christian, but he believes in God. He is not a Christian. What do we say? If you're born in a Christian family, you become, or you assume, Christianity by default. But most people define Christianity by going to church. That if somebody is a religious follower of a church, they go to church every Sunday, that person happens to be a Christian. You can be born in a Christian family, be taught virtues of a Christian family, and be brought in the setup of a of Christianity. So Mr. Philip is looking for that woman who is interested, a woman who is even God fearing, a woman who is able to raise kids with good values and morals. But he doesn't go to church, but that does not mean he cannot go to church. He is not a violent man, as he says. But the bottom line remains, if you get a match online, it is always important to date, to court, to walk a journey together so that you can be able to assess whether or not you will be moving forward into marriage, because it is never an emergency. Marriage is not an emergency. It is better to marry late than to marry wrong. So that's what Mr. Philip has to say. And I told you what he does, and therefore he's a freelance media writer. If you're interested, you will get in touch. I'll post his contacts on my Facebook stories at Jenganjero. And I told you that this is season 2 of the Matchmaker Show, so you can expect as many guests as possible, so that the singles who are not matched in season 1 of the Jenganjero YouTube matchmaking show will be matched in this show. Until next time, this is Jenganjero. God bless you. Bye bye.